Martin Ayisi Akwaba. Councillor Akwaba, net to saying,
Aye, man, who are pa serious?
Easy. There was a break a crap. Very necessary. So, Minerals Commission Boko.
Oh, yeah. I'm miss you.
Easy. Minim say, the community mine and the home commoda. But in recent times, man who said, ma commission bebre, me who pictures or deputy minister page. No more commission be war a man's area. So far, at saying,
Obi. Medasi and welcome back.
Thank you.
Last week, man, to me, I'm back because now me call official assignment.
Okay.
So I didn't want to miss this week.
Okay.
Call me by and now I was able to go to Metro, GTV, and then the other ones.
Yeah.
So let it roll. Then we can explain.
And if I'm more over YouTube live and a Facebook or my page, ube videos no everywhere. And this is when your artist impression. This is a real.
So let me explain.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, now man for say, oh, community mining, another glorified galamsey. Obi, we set out. You see, I don't know whether people are in a haste to put out things in the media, and now unima be said.
Yeah.
Like, you see, in the course of the week, I read in one of the papers, so develop a framework to govern community mining. So I realized that nipa no try the no. I mean, it's all two and Minerals Commission Charlie and you be a movie bisana. We develop an operational manual to govern community mining and small scale mining scheme. September 2021. Okay. So roughly less than 2 years ago.
Okay.
All the small scale miners have it. Yeah, there are two online. Yeah, there are more associates in for both hard copies and soft copies. Obi. Before any community mining scheme will be commissioned, this is the District Inspector of Minerals Commission, Accra, has identified the place. Wire inspection. Ya bought DC Yamania, ya bought assemblyman for any assemblyman mania. The chiefs have been properly consulted. Okay, who the owners are, how they are going to organize it, and send our processing application.
Okay.
We'll talk more about it. I'll spend the next 2-3 weeks on it. Now, there are certain protocols, and in Shishebia, a manual, you have to follow it. Any site which is a community mining site in Ghana here, which has not been commissioned by the minister or the deputy minister, is not recognized.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
In Kophobia Kofa, signboard no matron. BBB community mining is no much bush ho. Well, some of your colleagues journalists another galamsey in the making there be. So the video that is rolling, I realize that it has stored, but we'll look at it. Where mono fresh. Last week Wednesday, and a deputy minister launched here 3 different sites.
Wow.
All in a month here. Obi Netiani said. Ahano, no way galamsey illegal mining. So let's go through it. Wow, mobile.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be mentioning it. So in the operational manual, you're supposed to have an office.
Okay.
You're supposed to have a changing room. Wow, said yeah, if you come to work, and all those things. Some will have an office. Conference room. Kind of a reception. Wow, look, fun. Fair. Glass door, be on my table. Where nyese makotwa bibi keke the credibility is at stake. Opa muntu anamo last week in the office 2, office 1. Wow, all these things are in the protocol.
Wow.
Oba say omo even first aid. Omo betumi say clinic no fine. And that you have a first aid so that said you will be pra. And then you can rush him. Hey, wow. Okay. Simple.
Okay.
Then with first aid too. At least they can treat gold room. Wow, they can treat some minor treatments, bleeding, be an account, be answer not in alcohol
hospital. Okay.
Wow, where our man's here, so the Obuasi office of the Minerals Commission
and a show.
Wow, almost a car park will be initially last 2 weeks before the launch, so almost security post crap. So this is the area view. Wow, in so hot. almost sinky borehole. So you call launch. You see the borehole there?
Yeah.
Signed. Bibiani, what do you call it? Polytank. Obi, your mom gold catcher.
Oh.
We had 3 different sides. Your mom gold catcher. They work and pay over 2-3 years. Obi, let's be honest ourselves. Compare these to Tantana. This is what we are talking about. Who in its right sense can pass by this or walk around this site here and say we are Galamsey?
Yeah, it's very
some of
nice.
us, even our houses are not nice like this. Okay, that is it. Wrong. Polytank.
Yeah.
And now good catch and soon and using mercury.
Sure.
Internal borehole. Oh, no more pump gum at the they're all but then they what do you call it? Wash. This is regulated. We know them. The officers will visit them. They will file production returns. You be home, baby, are good. No call. Ceremony I inform every side. You understand that? You can't just go to a chief today and say, "Be presiding over this ceremony." There be a so-called we are at the end to say what is in it for them. Muya, omanya bibi kakra, ASEMPA bibi kakra. Then they can also look at the glass door, small scale site. Wow, Intiana Musoya Musayan Bani, we no muye galamsi. Okay, it took us 4 months for them to put this together, and this is how this particular one worked. 3 different sites. The officer went there, ni normal rounds, Obuasi inspector. Okay, Omatowe, small scale 4.
Yeah.
They went round, and then they realized that they were illegal miners. Then he interacted with them, look at the place. Oba and Ocho on the report straight to Chief Inspector of Mines. So, baby, you know, he picked the coordinates, you plot here, you know. There will be concession, prospecting license. And I'm going to shame. So we invited the person. By law, no. So ushered off. It's an international practice, and you know, it's okay. You give it to them. Over penny. Charlie daddy, hallelujah. Yeah, from say Obi Anjai. Wow, Omuti say oh, everybody stopped to work. Then the officer went to the chiefs, took the sponsors there, spoke to the DC because at the ceremony DC is there. The chief is there, Obi Ao. And then you say, okay, operational manual in the construction, the inspector was going there. You say, okay, and then he sent a final report. So it's okay. Minister can give a date. So minister gives a date. We spoke to the DC. They consulted the chiefs because it's the DC that organizes the Deba. Obi manual in the small scale and community manual.
Community mining.
Operational manual. In the then
September 2020.
Obi Betro graphic museo develop a framework to govern community mining. Into your period dodo. So that person who wrote that article, he could have just walked to Minerals Commission and call Minerals Commission and say, "Oh, Minerals Commission, do you have any operational manual?" And it's not only this one that governs them; the health and safety regulations too. More BBA govern the way small scale mining, community mining is supposed to operate. I've sent it to you in soft, and I've sent this one in soft to the Small Scale Miners Association. So kind they follow it. Wow. I don't know whether you have the picture of the launch itself, the way they were properly dressed and all those things. So look at it, September 2021. So everything, then the officer will tick the box and say, "Oh, more changing room, more canteen, more mini clinic and a first aid." You see, all those things are there listed.
Yeah.
Obane their mama. Wow. And then starting structures. Then officer will be going inspecting, etc. Obi, are they when you
Very nice.
So this is what we must replicate all over. So until last week Wednesday, okay, several thousands of people who were in these 3 different sites, who were illegal miners, now don't have to look over their shoulder and say,
we are regulated.
They don't have to look over their shoulder and say, police be and now military for Beswamo. Other than that, it was hide and seek. Okay, yes, now they are giving employee. And I've shown you how they are supposed to dress. We won't Nima now Kofawa. You say, oh, landscape company Benny. It's how a typical landscape site looks like. Now, you know, we accept any of those 3 things. Either so by a container to say we and I say landscape for common is container. I sang cocoa containers or one. And now move for say, oh, mu sponsors no you have deep pockets and musam yen to Accra they drew omoye block like show quite there. Some also do wood, which is fine. You understand? Oko achim for omoye wood. So these are all in the manner one artist's impression.
It is a typical.
Manual. The items are listed.
Yeah.
You see it, wow, and then you chobi bia nicely. Okay, so it's up to the people to follow up. That is it. So the chiefs know about it. The assembly knows. Minerals Commission knows. Everybody.
For a typical community mining site, no, say omoye juma. More sharing formula of Sikana.
More arrangement because baby a rich baby.
Yeah.
Wow, baby ukwa nipa be 500. Baby ukwa be 100. Baby ukwa be 3,000. Baby ukwa be 2,000. Inti normal de omoye no say. Omoye bibi area omo tough we say I have to check with the officer. If they don't have power, gold catcher no generator.
Oh.
But my home fan, so I'm sure so much in light.
Yeah.
Inti we uko ECG. Because of the letter, the Minerals Commission wrote that they've declared a place a small scale and community mining scheme.
Transform.
Almost the letter no quite. Yes, you see, are they not going to pay electricity?
Yeah.
Because you see, they have found and all very decent. Almost two wow, and they fence the place nicely. Wow, say I am a gold catcher. They paid their deposit and as they work. You know. What they normally do is and then they crashes milk concentrate, good no period and omuton then ombeti omuka oh ye tofu essay yet your friend is operational cost into the akano then also Kwabna Jack jiwe ama jiwe normally bikakre bia koma ahemfofo no oh munji we then you take some to the assembly. Wow. So that is it. So you can imagine if you are able to replicate this. Well, when you're man, you see it. If you're able to replicate this, I don't know how you say replicate in tree. Replicate this in all the
same thing on Miami.
No. When I came, I showed the bongo one. Wow. And you don't have to stop. Until baby officer no say okay, then they'll do it. I'm sure these are the earlier ones.
Conference room. Wow. Yes. I'm sure these are the one I heard 2 weeks ago or something. Okay.
That is it.
Inti bibi say you been a bongo swing.
Yes. But yeah, bongo swing.
And also your community.
Community mine. Almost the first to be launched this year. January New Year we are near launch here.
The first aid room.
Oh, first aid into Prague. Wow. If there's something to catch you and have some of the ones that are bigger, that is that have bare area 2,000, 3,000 workers, almost employee nest.
Oh,
and then they will be there working. Wow, look at it, very decent. Now this one is even nicer than some of the buildings in our slum areas. Wow, and there are women there who have come to serve. Wow, into a deal good pay what's a woman with man. Into Mika livelihoods, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, into be also no power. That is a manual. You see, that's a deputy minister and my deputy chief executive in charge of small scale.
Okay.
That's how come small scale is a huge department, or in fact, it's a whole directorate at Minerals Commission. So that is it. Yetiche manual and so no mamu. So he was just basically saying what they should do following and doing. Properly attend and all those things. This is what we can do. And me can't be say, look, I deal with a power there, unemployment be trapped. So this is the commissioning. Is that not the chief there?
Yeah.
We're a Western region one. No?
Sure.
I'm showing you the previous one. So that's my deputy CEO. That's a Western regional minister.
Yeah,
so he knows me. That's the deputy minister in charge of mines. Or no, I'm called Minister Beko.
Okay.
Wow. And then that's the chief. You can see the linguist. You understand? That is it. Because you cannot just walk to a chief and say, come and see. He has to ask, where then what is in it for us? All those things are in the manual. That's a good catcher. Look at the way the people are dressed. You can see the chiefs. Normally a commission, a demonstration.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the Accra gum. Yeah. Okay, bongo Sunday. Now more BBR, and that's the supplier of the gold catcher. Inti say no friend no about inti after sales service BBR count. That is it. You can see the chief standing there, and you can see the small scale miners dressed nicely. Obi, compare this to what we've been seeing on television. But Nemo in Sonu the Yempini. That is it. You see, Omonia G, you got the chief. These are the earlier ones. That's the time, COVID time, you know. You understand? Yeah. And then there are more. And this is taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
Work and pay. No mercury. So, Galamsey, now, lawful small scale miners. 2, Yama gold catcher. You don't use mercury. Until when the launch is our, like, you're sending machines into the DC, the DC's assembly, they hold it. So, Muya Mukrata BB, everything is ready, then that is it. That's all. So, anyone in the fence, 19 inch air demonstration, now you're handing over Obia or until so now calling them at least at the end of the day, over the 50 Ghana people coffee, and this all year round. Okay, so this is government policy. So, this is what they pray. So, there's a lot of misinformation in there. So, that professor or doctor or lecturer who wrote, say, oh, develop, I'll look for the paper for you. May say, yes, develop a framework to govern
community
mining. Then I realized that, hey, the man should have called Minerals Commission. And you be a more BB, and you see who your researcher, baby, sir. Oh, do you have this in place? Don't think you should do this before you go ahead and write your article. And I'm so now, monsieur, let me come and show the operational manual and tell that man that this thing has been in existence
since 2020.
Oh, by next month, about 2 years, 2021. Was it so difficult? And I was here at newspaper article, develop a manual or a framework to govern community mining scheme. Yeah, did that harder. Wow, but you see, public education is so important in every field of human endeavor. At least those who are watching ASEMPA today or listening to us, they now know that there is a framework that governs how community the scheme is supposed to operate. Yeah. The kind of structures that you must have in place, the protocols you are supposed to do, as far as these things are concerned. Wow. And the 3 put together, we are looking at 7,000.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
7,000.
And now, where dry season, what would they be doing? How much time or this is climate. So, November, December, January, February, so they will go there and go and work.
Yeah.
You see? So the farmers there, they know that, oh, there are thousands of small scale miners here. So Antiman said himself, I had there bunchy board here, they'll come and buy it. Okay? So here, Abobo guys are there, no more pager load, no more call. They are going and coming here because these are their sites. So the original site now more mining, it's just by rate. And we better track your excavator, no? Yeah, the tracking device, but shame. So on to me in Fankoya Galamsey or another side. You see, into Omoya, then they move it to where the gold catcher is. It's just by rate. Well, whether by Abubuya or Momo Pabuya, because Obijuman, some will carry it in these tricycles or whatever. Normally, they are back into Kosia loader. They have a way of paying. Charlie, they are very well organized. Then you bring it there. There are guys at the gold catcher site. Into Ebeyam concentrate nails produce the gold. They are not there near Buku. How many hours? So yeah, Charlie, they are very organized. Wow. I sent me board documentary. And now I need to carry you to some of these sites.
Yeah, so
maybe this one get some weekend you'll be a Friday to Kumasi. I'll get my officers to pick you from our Kumasi office. Obuasi guy will take you around and go and see it. You can't say feel it. Wow, and we have lined up 5 more. I think you better call maybe in a month or so. You better call Bolly.
Oh, and also for commissioning.
Oh, I've been tell the whole Bolly is good though. The whole of Bolly, that whole area, Savannah good.
Wow.
Oh yes, the western part of Savannah region. Good. The whole place is all good. Savannah, Bolly, you know, Tinga, Dakrupe, Clough, even Solar Kanatuba, yeah. You see, that stretch on
Golden
Kwa Upper East, Upper West.
I said Wasa Enclave, no?
Especially Upper East.
For community mining, maybe this will bring us
into a license 5 years.
Oh, your license now.
Yeah, community mining, you see, there is no mommy explaining it.
Yeah.
Community mining, a small scale. Into your mom small scale license.
Okay.
Into there's nothing like community mining license. We give them the normal small scale license.
Okay.
And it's 5 years.
Okay.
And this is not more than 25 acres. It be quite 10 acres. It cannot be more than 25. Into say how the nas as in so it be not 2 licenses. So that means I want to bet me for nipa be 1,000. No mu go, I no say to me more go catch a 4.
Hey.
Yes. Bongo ya more 2. But 1 license almost per more. So the term community is essentially say omo community or no. Chale musumunye because we are tired of saying I last for
Aje concessions.
And no po, but and you be an obetumi employee. But that is it. Because now obi awo aboboya, and now even if he goes to rent aboboya or to make a far load from the site to the baby a good culture or no, he comes back, he can go and pay. And then say even if I say 20 Ghana poor. Chale now village Ghana. Look, when my father died in 2005, then go for bonds about 5 cities, 10 cities, and all those things. All I mean was Charlie, life is different in the village. Okay, I don't know. Whatever we got was no more than even say 2,000 Ghana, which cannot even buy coffee or whatever. But they are so humble, so appreciative.
Sure.
Inti obi call renti abobo ya Accra na ojinu say 10 cities or 20 cities.
It's a big
now no tough word. Oba call pager load, go and come no. Say 100 Ghana crown obenya. He can pay you the aboboya, pay you the what do you call it? So you see the MPs are now buying aboboya, moto. Even sometimes some of them use their moto to carry load. I'll come and show you all those pictures. Okay, and see, oh sorry, sometimes they even go and clean their teeth there. He wakes up or motorbike, onya half gun of biguma. Then he goes to the site or call site. Wow. No, I call or the sack, no, or cop, no, I call for load, not the cop. Or you come home with some money, even if it is 20 cedi or 20 Ghana, you can go and buy cake or something. So that is a livelihood thing I'm talking about. We, open your be service. Wow, because as a work machine, there machine, you have to bring somebody to come and service it. Okay, it's a whole. I mean.
Incorporation of a community mining, a company to run mining, be say, you know, at a saying, we have shareholders, say, we have directors.
Now, let me explain. One, a group can come together.
Okay.
Let's say, come here, actually, they have funny names, Ubedubi. So a group can come together. Maybe they can say, oh, yeah, nipa be 20.
Okay.
And young who has a CB into Minas Commission, but check my so granted said that now the district inspector or office of the Minas Commission is satisfied. So it's a place that is ideal for mining. He will consult the chiefs, he will speak to the assembly. And if he clears with the chiefs or clear with the DC now, because you see, it is not possible, say, properly sanction community mining. The chief and the DC or the assembly.
Not be aware.
Yes, because the assembly and the chiefs must accept the date of the minister, and it's the chief of the area who will preside over the ceremony. The DC will be there, he will speak. We invite the MP, whether NDC or MPP, because some of the community mining area, the seat is NDC. You have to invite him. He is a representative of the people.
Sure.
So the MP is invited. It doesn't matter whether it's MPP or NDC. The chief presides over the ceremony and his elders. The assembly is there.
94.
No community mining can take place commissioning without the DC knowing, because he has to be there. He has to agree. Sometimes even the DC leads you to the chief that talk to this person, talk to this person. You understand? Because you see, the officer there may not know who per se owns the land. Maybe it could be 3-4 traditional and see you ask the DC, so which chiefs do we deal with? He will lead you, do all those things. So normally the first person to speak to is a DC and also the chief. The two must agree until you take you there. So once you clear the chief, you clear the assembly. Now, if it's a group of 20 people, because it's a group, you know, Obia, there's already Ghana card, Nini pass Obia, but Inti bia OB group. Okay, come here group near register won't be bia. Then we know that it is these 20 people, but they will take workers from the town. Okay. If you have 500 or 400, it's not all the 500 or 200 people you see in a typical mining site that are owners. That's one.
Yeah.
And now if you are doors, especially baby a last case for no they are my geological report account. Wow. Minerals Commission, Barbe Chicheno.
Yeah.
And no, you encourage you to form cooperatives. Your cooperatives law, Munko register cooperatives. And now Munko form a company properly under the register of company. So some of them are cooperatives, some of them are company. Normally the ones that are cooperatives and companies are the ones that mainly from the last case. Until last case for 5 kilometers with data. Now my smart district officer no alcohol, so I bet you 10 concessions. I say okay, let them form cooperatives. Into about this year, money. Now some are also led by the chiefs. For example, Bakubia, you have launched 2 weeks time. No, the chiefs came together and they come over my office. So how far them so yeah, they are minister ho. Into on that sign, but most starting structures. Because it's going to be approved. Yeah, inspection it will be difficult for ministers to say no. Say we giving the chief inspector of mines has permitted them start your structures. Starting your structures does not mean you are mining. I'm come somewhere block because I said oh be big Accra. Wow, and he brought his elders BBR. The town is happy. That is it. So the chiefs lead it. Some MPs now Wabaso Oko village constituency Ninko from Minkom. The coordinates we man you check mommy. So the MP follows through the process for them. Wow, baby, I talk good catch a mom. I know a lot of MPs who pay the deposit for them.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes. Wow. Now we are MP now to me we are there. Now we are an MP. Good catcher costs a lot. Oma approach you MP honorable. Yeah, I mean, Minas Commission pay baby my committee money. Almost say deposit for good catcher until okay. Sometimes they give you the coordinates and say go and follow it up for us at Minerals Commission. Wow, so the MP will lead it and you even pay the good catcher. Some even help them with the structures. That is it. Some led by the chief, some a group of people living together. Wow. Some to Abia 100 Neguho and Omoye Galamse. In Tabia, Omo is gangs, and yet gangs in terms of criminals. In Tabia 30 guys we are and they Charlie almost guardian mortality said they said we are show for original crown and so be on the spot and there's a mark order by me in the fan say 20 be war ASEMPA Coco Meme Junction another 20 be or if you baby I want to meet TV one so no what top if you are 15 be or into be any say OB led group Ayisi led group or mining group into officer no kono who say Charlie we can that's why we got these 3 sites. He can formalize them now I feel munya na ono my deba say okay maybe I had my no no you bit me mind mine into munjai na me kon me penny for no my mama nti obe picky coordinates they stop once you tell them that you are going to formalize it if in the middle of it they stop no obenya license soldier name be hanu biom and security they stop. So the officer will tell them everybody stop, and they will listen. They will stop. We almost die. Wow. He shares us the video, everything, and then he will now engage you people. In Quebec, say okay, these 3 areas, the way our location, will be a license separate, and now your boy is within the 25 acre. Wow. It come together. So 30 year, 40 year, 20 year, only about 100. Then look for your own name and you say we can move for cooperatives. Let your gang leaders be the shareholders or the directors or something. Wow. And the officer will guide them throughout from day one. Obey especially be not a failure uploaded. That is it. And see once on your inspection and the officers clears it, then we ask start your structures. Okay. Start your structures. See by the time we finish the licensing and all those things, Now, Eja, they are ready. Wow, start your structures now. You're doing this beautiful in a man's here. That is it.
Wow.
So,
wow.
But we bring so young to say because baby, I'm ecologically sensitive.
Yeah.
And now we're being crowded.
And the moon to me, yeah.
No temper, because stop it. So some are very lucky. Those who are very lucky are areas that have been given to us by the landscape. Areas are blockade, are designated. Other areas where the people themselves have brought the coordinates, and then the officer went there, and then at the hop. Wow, and now we chance upon them, they are doing galamsey, and then upon a survey of the area. Sometimes they may be doing galamsey and a place near Hoda. Yes, that is it. So out of ignorance, if you are need chrome, bibisa, they will say no, we organize them. Sometimes the MPs also buy the working gear for them. Wow, because we insist, we will count. You have to tell the officer, Nipa in a beige mawa, it be 100. Okay, so be a working gear, be a wheelchair boots and a helmet. All those things. He will check. Give me your names. Let's see everybody. So we know. So at least this side, the inspector can go there. At least every 2 weeks. Obet me alcohol. Wow. No visitor, no about parking in picker. Oh, Ejuma, it is saying more problem be. You go around, check. Hey, I have thing to do. Hey, electrical wire handy because the inspectors go in together.
Okay.
Metallurgical, mechanical, that's machinery, electrical, and a mining engineer. Environment. Almost 6, 7. Sometimes 2 cars. And I pick up back home driver, so the 3 of them, then they go. So they'll be visiting all John who
yeah.
Wow, and I say they will not maintain the place. So they'll come and check how neat the place is.
But maintenance now they need our manual name.
More cleanness, and then you conform better or security. But at the end, they almost felt good in every home because people can come and rob them.
Sure.
But Charlie, you dare not go and rob a small scale person. Hey,
their life depends on it.
One new beer and rob is a small scale miners. No more go over 400 or 500. What are you going to do there? So I say no, when you have nipa 50 on better home. Yes, the rest will go home, and then you have some almost small place almost see. Okay, they will sleep there, keeping guard. But so at the end of the day, after daily operations, not only good no come. Sometimes the buyers come there and come and buy, and they go no more file returns. And now PMC, we say we want to call PMC office, Kumasi no Makoton. That is it. It is very well organized, sophisticated, very beautiful and lovely. Wow. And so we say no me da me to me ada.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at it again. Wow. Say Chaloma connected light. BBI ya bomb meter. Look at it. Oma Bogana flag. I mean, look at it. This is water. Wow. Omo changing room. They have the washroom for the meal. This is a borehole. Wow. Once Oma clear honey. When they brought the last review, I said no, they should pour gravel on the ground. On the road. And it's a better this changing room. Into sorry, no hanging your clothes. You wear the wash your working gear, then you go. And mono fresh. Okay, glass in Kwan. Wow, conference room. Mosiasu. Mosiasu, BB, C, Community Mining Scheme, CMS. Glass office 2 Abrancie Community Mining Scheme. Wow, proper investment. Don't tell me we should ban small scale. So we say, well, first aid, come on. Wait, at least that is it. Wow, good room. Corner, so how do you get up and say, because some people have gone to the water body, Yambani small scale. So these thousands of people who have spent money
to do this
and build these structures, some of us don't even sleep in these kind of structures in the villages. Now, Opa said, the chop money born another. Once someone manti security or so that is it. has been localized.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
That is it. Very, very nice. Entrance or security or my fencing. That is very decent. That is it. So let's take our time. Let's be patient.
Yeah.
Let's replicate this across Ghana.
Across the country. And
yes, I wouldn't do this Turkish doors. Hey, in Kofon was Casa. On my painting or one open place and near canteen.
Yeah.
Wow. Then they go and eat. That is it. Shemita. So much your light bill.
Yeah.
You see, so much in light. Bibia, everything. Obi, I'm a happy person. Very proud. They are friends.
I'm
place.
Impressed.
So impressed. Journalists now almost see glorify Galamsey, no? They should go there. So the almost can glorify, no? You're launching here. Almost a bush. Wow, and almost signposts are share hop. And almost Juma into be tram and now be a normal report. Say, nobody BB Ayisi community mining. Into be and say, almost as I see, community mining crowd binding by Ayisi Galamsey. Where you are look. And I'm saying that these as at last week, they were illegal miners. 3 months on to me to book.
Yeah.
When officer banning no. Hey. That is why I'm here. Wow. All the people who constructed this, they got money.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I share this thing, it costs a lot of money. First aid. I showed this on GTV. I showed it on Metro last week. But I said today and last week I meet ASEMPA because I had an important national assignment.
Sure.
So me said this week I'll show it.
And it's good. It's good. Say show. Until for more share.
They spent go ahead. So one on the security post. No.
True.
You can summarize.
True. More share and obi who the community mining schemes latest ones now the ministry Aqua Commission into our Amansie West District where Mosia so Abransie. You know that's where I come from. I come from that area. I mean Manson Mosia, so I'm from Manson Mosia. Yeah, good.
The whole of Amansie.
The whole place is good. Good and qua. That's where I'm from. It's beautiful. I mean, so Baba Besha, it's really, really good. How am I saying? According to the manual, and what's trying manual, and so I'm a war manual name. That's the CEO of the Minerals Commission taking us through and what community mining actually entails.
Now you know now spending me ASEMPA mining.
That's a mistake.
Hey, for how?
There's already final comments now in Famra every year.
Final comment, Obi.
Yes.
1989, yes, started small scale mining. Formally, 5 regions.
Sure.
Eastern, Asante, Central, Western, Upper East.
Yes.
Yanya geological investigation. I say Nancy and they spread it. Those days just started here, no?
Yeah.
It was just around 100,000 people that were involved. As typical Ghanaian behavior, the chances are from 5 regions, that is from Asante, Eastern, Central, Eastern, and Upper East, you know, I spread it to 13 regions.
13 regions.
So say 10, your fellow saying 10. Time or whatever. I spread it to about 13 regions.
Wow.
Accra, Greater Accra, and Avota because OT, a PAP or
gold, maybe after
yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Intino, I say in Tempa, started geological, started more. But this year, we have big assurance from government. Some of my scar for geological investigation in the budget coming.
Okay.
Budget number ready
November, the end.
Geological investigation. The geological investigation will tell us where the gold is.
Okay.
You see, that's what prevents digging anywhere and haphazardly. The good thing about the northern parts is that the location of the ore body be underground. They just go underground and bring the rocks.
Yeah.
So only problem with Galamsey, except Nancy Omoko Water River by black water. Oh, yeah, the soldiers are going to be there. I know they don't try. So what does that tell you? Gold is everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. Intina Abia Ghana is so attractive because you see, if you like over 100 minerals in the world, the entire world, budget the entire world companies spend on exploration, almost an exploration spent, about half goes to gold.
Okay.
So the moment your geology is prospective for gold, no, then
attention
bound. Also, or copper can cry base metals, particularly copper, no. Then that is it. Internet DRC, I had this, okay. Oh, they have everything under the sun. Cobalt, then BBR gold. The biggest gold mine is even the Kibali. You know, BBR copper, everything. Lithium, they can everything. Okay, the whole of eastern area is in turmoil, or insecurity, but still investors no call. So it tells you geology trumps everything. It will be geological investigation. Geological investigation is a fundamental solution among others to deal with this vexed problem of illegal mining. But government has started. This is a demonstration. By the end of the year, we'll have several of these. Give us 2, 3, 4 years. We'll do all
There'll
this.
Be sanity across board.
But let nobody talk about ban.
We say, Obi, please ask the CEO how many. Okay, what stake does the community Abrancie? What stake does it have in the community mining? Eric, Ewule, Accra, Ewo Benin was Jomoro district of the western region, and I suppose Ewo Ebiamo FM Tikobo #1. Thank you. Where's Obi? I am Jemfi, watching you live from Siberia in Russia. Thank you so much for coming through with your message. Eda munyina ase enti eba sana community no. Okay, so community in this stake na here.
Mami explain it. Yeah. I think he didn't hear that bit well, but of course that's why we are here.
Yes.
Some of the sites are led by the chiefs.
Okay.
The chiefs and people come. And you know, I don't know. They look for sponsors and everything. So do not call only the traditional council, of course, more assembly be. And then of course, say if there are 100 people working there, they are from the community. That is employment.
Yeah.
So that is one. Some are led by a group of people who have come together. ABR on one or more now. They say, oh, look, let's go to Minas Commission and see whether I hold that up.
Yes.
So maybe a group of 20, they've come together. Ube DB and I come here. They've come together, we formalize them. I don't know, they give some to the assembly, they give something to the chief all the time. Chief. Then they pay their various taxes, and then the people in the community get to work there.
Okay.
Even if it's 50 people. I don't know, if you go back, you take something home. That is the whole essence.
Okay.
So the stake, it depends on how they organize themselves. But assembly nya bibi.
Okay.
And then
community members
I mean that is the most important thing is to give meaningful employment to those in the community.
Sure.
So at least you have about several thousands of people from Mosiaso or Abrancie working here. Also you take something home. Do you understand that?
Get it.
Or Babi or
I know watch every day.
I don't know. They said 20 Ghana and 100 Ghana Nobenya after the whole day. She takes 100 Ghana home, and that should have been sitting home in the village, not doing anything. So for that lady who comes from Mosiaso, okay, or to me sorry, crack or Bobusian baby 500 and be no and then she gets some 200 or 500 that day. So she's employed. That's the benefit she is getting as someone who lives in the community there. That because the community money has come, or to me, sorry, now it's a 50 Ghana at the end of the day, something she will not have gotten.
Yeah.
So it is a livelihood you give to the people in the community. That is the crux of the matter. It's very not any shareholding per se.
Very well. Very well. Well, so Obi, this is a clear case of res ipsa loquitur. Kudos to Mr. Martin Ayisi and the team at the commission. Let's support them to minimize the negative impact of Galamsey. Alex Martinson, Ewokufuridia, Ediwe Abre. Alex, thank you so much. Yebeda Mr. Ayisi Ase. Na nyame adoma next week ya twa. So Gastiman Obrekum say, Obi, how do they monitor the whole community mining thingy? Cause it's this type of mining that sometimes later turns to Galamsey. Gastiman, it doesn't look like it.
Wait. Then the Tantana and only are formalizing. Well, unless he's not watching the video,
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
because this was sanctioned by the District Inspector of Mines at Minerals Commission, and Sunny has started here. So tell him that if he's hearing me, the Obuasi office will be visiting them regularly to make sure that they maintain the place. Okay, very well.
And
let me underscore, they were illegal miners until last week Wednesday. Until last week Wednesday. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. You better watch next week. Yamea Doma. Ekosi saying so high ASEMPA FM. Mamin Kaimo say a WhatsApp line here 0548 443 523 0548 443 523 or WhatsApp message out.